Hey, what's going on, Pokemon fans? Welcome back to the Path to the Peak channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at Inteleon VMAX Suicune Inteleon deck list. So this is the 3-in-1. We all know that the Inteleon VMAX can be played with Inteleon, and so that this deck can actually be very good. And we also know that Inteleon can basically be played with the Suicune and Ludicolo, but this time I decided actually to include that Inteleon VMAX so we can have maybe a little bit more of advantage against some other decks, but we might also have some disadvantage, who knows. Until we test it out, we won't be sure how it will work. Overall, in my opinion, it is a interesting deck list and also a deck approach to Inteleon VMAX. So if you're looking forward to play Inteleon VMAX, you can definitely try this deck out. But if you're also looking forward maybe to sell your Pokemon collection or buy single products or maybe sealed products, you can visit ccgcastle.com. The link is provided in the video description. So Inteleon VMAX with the max bullet can hit for heavy damage. It can hit for 160 and 60 on one of our opponent benched Pokemon. But in addition of the telescopic sight, we can also snipe 30 extra damage to one of our opponent Pokemon Wii as well. So Inteleon VMAX can help us maybe to take 5 prize cards in just a single turn. It's definitely possible to do it with help of that Inteleon with quick shooting and also with the Suicune Blizzard Rondo. So we can use Suicune in the early stage of the game when we can trade 2 prize cards and then later just set that Inteleon VMAX with 320 HP and tank for at least 2 turns where we can just take the huge advantage and maybe win the matchup by just sniping something on our opponent bench. So as you can see, I'm playing 1 Crobat, 2 copies of each Inteleon and Inteleon VMAX, 2 copies of Suicune Wii, as well as 4-4-1-2 line of the Inteleon. Speaking about trainer cards, 4 of each: Quick Ball, Level Ball, and Evolution Instance. So we really want to get as much consistency as we can get. And then some tech cards like 2 copies of Scoop Up Net, 2 copies of Capture's Bucket, 1 of each Escape Rope and that Tool Scraper, and situationally also 1 copy of Path to the Peak. So at specific moment we can lock our opponent if they relies on those abilities. Additionally, we also place 1 copy of Air Balloon, Cape of Toughness, and Telescopic Sight. Speaking about supporter cards, deck plays 2 copies of Professor Research, 2 copies of Marnie, as well as 2 copies of Boss's Orders, with 3 copies of Melanie and 1 Raihan. Talking about energy cards, I decided to go with 4 copies of Capture and 6 copies of regular Water Energy. So in my opinion, this deck works on the paper perfect, but in game we shall see. Fun fact is that it can definitely be good for the current meta because lighting decks are not that popular. The only popular lighting deck right now is that Jolteon VMAX. Jolteon VMAX still can't one-hit knock out Inteleon VMAX. Zeraora also cannot one-hit knock out Inteleon VMAX. So yeah, we can definitely have some fun with it. So let's do some game tests and see how it will work in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so starting with a Sobble. Additionally, there is a Capture Energy and Professor Research. So I'm definitely considering playing Professor Research after I use my Keep Calling. Actually, first I will play Research, then I will Keep Call. With the Capture Energy, probably I'm gonna grab some sort of Inteleon because I really want to go with Inteleon VMAX turn 2. But as it looks, if I attach energy turn 1, I'm unfortunately unable to have Inteleon VMAX ready for that second max bullet attack. But it really doesn't matter. Let's go with that Research. 7 cards getting... Okay, let's just keep call for now. Expanding my bench as much as I can. I know that my opponent can potentially have turn 2 that Frostmoth in play, which is big, but I have 3 Sobbles at least. If he knocks one of my Sobbles, I will still have 3 of them. So I can start thinking about what I need to do next. What's a good thing here? Basically, I can attack with 2 energies with my Suicune, and I can prepare maybe 6 prize cards in just a single turn, so that's also some sort of the strategy. And there's the quick ball from the other side of the field. And another Eldegoss discarded for Lapras. So my opponent is playing Lapras VMAX. Okay, that's an interesting deck as well. So Cotton Lift, you can grab energies with Eldegoss and you can power them up with the Frostmoth. So that's a very good chain, but unfortunately it's 2 stage 1 Pokemons. But once you manage to set them up, you're good to go. And it's my turn. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Well, with that being said, definitely considering playing that quick ball into some sort of the... I think quick ball is a very reasonable here for some sort of Suicune play. So I can basically just get advantage of my Suicune and draw some extra cards, plus also play Research for 7. I might not be able to attack this turn, but probably I won't be able to attack this turn. Who knows? Maybe I will. We shall see. Flip flooded into Capture's Bucket just for a energy card. Okay. I'm going to attach that energy not on the Suicune, but on the Inteleon, and then I will just Research for 7. Okay. There is another Drizzile, and that Drizzile will chain me probably just a level ball, so I can get another Drizzile into play. And then with that Drizzile will chain me Evolution Incense for sure. And with all that being said, I'm just gonna pass the turn. So I have Melon next turn, and I have Capture's Bucket, and I also have Evolution Incense plus pretty much all I really need to power up my Inteleon. Oh, or maybe not. Biggest issue, obviously that G-Max pump, but so far it can hit only for 150. So far from the knockout, and at least I have Scoop Up Net, so that's good. I can get that Inteleon VMAX into play. What I'm gonna do next turn, basically I'm going to power up the Suicune. And with the Suicune I will just hit the Lapras. And basically once I did that, I will then just try to Boss's Order his Lapras on the bench. Actually, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, I was thinking maybe about bossing ordering his Lapras on the bench, maybe for damage knockout. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible. Ocean Leap just for 210. Okay, or maybe 150 with the actives, 180 with the active. Okay, so that's okay. That's just fine. All right, so we need that Scoop Up Net. So what we need out of the Drizzile obviously is, let's see first what we can get with the Flip Flooded. Evolution Incense. Okay. Let me first get that. Let me first get that Melanie. All right, there we go. So energy, 3 cards. I do have Inteleon, but I also have my Evolution Incense, which needs to be for another Inteleon in this case. Captures Bucket, obviously, and what else I can go get? Melanie, definitely Melanie for the next turn. Okay, let's go with the Bucket. Energy, ping for 20. Definitely on the bench Lapras, just in case. Scooping up my Inteleon, and yeah, okay, I did a misplay. Never mind. Hitting for 200. Did a misplay, just realized that I scoop up wrong Inteleon, but it's fine. So this Suicune basically right now tanks the damage from the Lapras. So he managed to survive one very important turn, and if my opponent is short for a supporter card, the only thing that he can basically do is just hit with the Lapras, take the knockout. Then I will knock him back, and I will prepare the knockout on that Lapras V on the bench as well. So yeah, VMAX pump as expected. I'm also gonna need that Raihan Suicune out of the bench, out of the price cards. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have attacking Pokemon. Alright, so I do have Melanie. 3 cards. I do also have that Capture Energy as well. Time to put another Drizzile into play and burn some cards. Actually, I think one copy of the Air Balloon might work for me as well. I'm not gonna need Inteleon VMAX, so I just want to thin my deck as much as possible. Let's quick shoot for 20, just in case. And let's just max bullet for the knockout. So there we go. 3 prize cards. If he evolves, probably he won't be able to knock me out with a single shot. Maybe he will. Who knows? I need Raihan. I didn't get the Raihan. Okay, that's a red alert, especially if he managed to power up that another Lapras VMAX for the G-Max pump. How many damage my opponent needs? 320. So it is 90 plus 30 more for each energy. So I want 5 energies, 150 plus 90, 240. Okay, so exactly 240 right now. 276, 270, 300, 7, 338. So he needs basically 8 energy cards. 8 energies, it's a lot, but I think it's just not gonna happen. Oh, there's a Crobat. Okay. Probably I would just consider going into Crobat before switch, but okay. So that's the game. That's the game. Unfortunately for my opponent, because I have Boss's Order sitting in my hand, and it should be a GG. So Ocean Loop just for 210 would be enough for the knockout against my Suicune. But yeah, what do we need here? We can just quick shoot and then just play Boss's Order and win the game. So yeah, definitely a good matchup with that Inteleon. Just gonna take the quick look at my opponent deck. So 3 Eldegoss lineup with 3-4 actual no 3. Well, wait a second. Is he playing 4 Lapras VMAX and 3 Lapras V? That makes no sense, but okay. 3 Frostmoth, 2 Crobats. That's a weird deck list on the other hand. But okay, I mean, it's a GG. Definitely what you can expect from this deck. A lot of harassment on your opponent Pokemon, so that's the GG. Oh, starting first, nice. But with the mulligan, unfortunately. Maybe not, who knows? Maybe my opponent also doesn't have Pokemon in his hand. Oh, or maybe he just have 1. 2, actually 3, 4. Okay, what the heck? Imagine 4 Sobbles turn 1. But I'm not gonna complain, at least I have my Inteleon V in the hand, so it's a good start. It's a good start. Okay. Dragapult VMAX. I really hate to play against that. Alright. I'm passing my turn. Telescopic Sight probably will be attached next turn. I didn't want to attach it right now because my opponent can potentially just disrupt it. But yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Dragapult VMAX, one of the worst decks in my opinion to play against. It can easily snipe the bench, but hey, this is some crazy deck list on the other side. Really it is. There is a boss's order. Okay. So yeah, there is a reconstitute. You must discard 2 cards from your hand. Once during your turn, you might draw a card. Then he have Cricktoon Wii, and then he also have Deadization. So plenty of the resources available for my opponent. On the other side, I top deck the Drizzile. I have energy in my discard pile, but unfortunately I don't have Quick Roll, so I cannot power up my Inteleon VMAX to start dealing some damage. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get that level ball into play and set one more Sobble into play. And additionally, use my Evolution Incense to get that Inteleon VMAX into play. I should maybe go for Suicune instead of the Sobble rather, but right now it's just too late. It is just too late right now. Let's go with the research. Really don't want to attach energy. Hopefully I'm gonna get another energy, and yes I did. Energy attachment. The only question is, do I want to go with that Hydro Snipe or not? Well, I guess I really want to do it. Alright. So I striked first and I did 60 damage to my opponent. Next turn I can potentially even maybe get that Max Bullet into play and draw maybe few prize cards. We shall see. There is a rare candy into the Hatterene. Which Rondo? Once during a turn, you might switch your active Pokemon with one of your banished Pokemon. If you do, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their banished Pokemon. Interesting. Clara, choose one of both. Okay. And there is Dragapult VMAX. This is really interesting deck list, no doubt about it. I like those types of the decks. What can Suicune do? It can Storm Slash for 60 plus 30 for each Psychic Energy attached to Zacian. Actually, not the Suicune, but the Zacian. So how many damage is he doing? 60... Yeah, okay, whatever. He can take the Nagini and Sobble. One prize, I don't care. Storm Smash. I'm pretty fine with that. I'm gonna knock him out with the Suicune. I'm gonna knock him out with the Suicune. Hopefully I'm gonna knock him out with the Suicune. We shall see. Maybe I'm not. Actually... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I just realized right now that I have a wrong Inteleon in my hand. You gotta be kidding me there. Okay. Oof. That's a big misplay. That's big issues. Do I have escape rope? Yes, I do. How in the world I did that? I'm gonna need that escape rope, so I rather not gonna play that Inteleon. I might just get another Inteleon so I can get rid of this position right now. Do I have water energy in my discard pile? Yes, I do, but I will just get another one. Evolution Instance, straight away for that Inteleon. That was a horrible misplay, I need to admit that. That was disaster. Really, it was. Damn it. Never mind. At least I can spread some damage, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the damage spread at least. Next turn will be big. Next turn I can potentially, when I think twice, take 4 prize card knockout, and then I can just set the knockout with my Suicune and win the game. So at the end it wasn't that bad. I mean, from that big misplay that I made, I even have a very, very interesting scenario here. I mean, let's be honest. No, 160 plus 90, that's 150. So I'm gonna need twice ping, but yeah, actually it's possible. It's possible. Not next turn, but actually turn after I can win the game. But I can also lose it as well. It's a double sword. Let's be honest. This bad boy can be knocked out as well. I don't have any more switch options. I literally wasted all of my switch options. So I'm gonna go for the boss's order. And what I'm gonna do, I will just get the knockout against his Articuno. Meanwhile, I'm going to quick ball another, this time capture energy. I basically need that Inteleon somehow next turn. And it really doesn't matter if I play my Crobat and draw 2 cards, I just need more Driziles, which I couldn't get. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, at least this bad boy needs to time ping and it's over. He will be knocked out. So I will basically have return knockout with the Suicune. As long as I have like actually I'm not. He's a 220, damn it. Oh, actually I will right now, so he just basically added extra 20 damage. So actually, even without, I mean, let's be honest, it would be 200 plus 20 for the Inteleon 220, so I would have enough for the knockout anyways. Yeah, I just need to get that Inteleon in place so I can ping for 20 and knock the Zation out, and then the game is in the bag. He can't take 2 prize cards with the Max Phantom, it's impossible. Oh, boss's order top deck. Evolution Instance, pad to the peak. Energy Attachment, Evolution Instance. Gonna get me that Inteleon, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hitting for 220, ping for 20, and hit for the knockout with the Laser Rondo, and that's the game next turn. As long as he can't take 3 prize card knockout next turn, we shall see. Okay, so Crickton promoted in the front. There is a Everly. Okay, so I need to discard some of the Pokemons out of my bench until I have 3, so that's exactly what I'm gonna discard. Crobat and Sobble. Crobat and Sobble. There is a Fog Crystal for the Psychic Energy. Energy from the Dragapult, which Rondo. I need to promote something in the front, which will be a Drizzile, so he can knock me out. And then I can have that boss's order for the knockout, which will bring me the victory. Interesting deck list, no doubt about it. Kind of like the matchup, something innovating and new. It's boring to play always against the same decks. But yeah, definitely that Inteleon VMAX was just a little bit too much for my opponent because he wasn't simply able to one-hit knock it out. And at the end, I managed to take the victory just by pinging for 20 with my Inteleon that I actually have. But I can also just boss's order and knock something else as well with that Suicune. But obviously the only thing that I need is that quick shooting, and that's the GG. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. Hit the thumbs up. And also let me know in the comments below what you think about this interesting deck list. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos. As always, I wish you all the best wherever you are, and we'll see you next time.